morning.
Good morning.
Thank you. Just to let you know, I did hand out a little one-page flyer. You can follow along if you'd like. It's not critical, but I know we have problems sometimes seeing the screen. So today, I'm proposing something really, really radical. A housing shortage. Really? A housing shortage? Housing shortage? Is that what I'm saying? Yes, I'm saying a housing shortage here along the Front Range. Not everywhere, but along the Front Range. Now, it seems like the insanity was just a few years ago. The old woman in the shoe. Oh, back in the day, this was worth $8.50. Come on, right? That's where we were. So how could I be saying we're heading for a housing shortage? Let's move on. However, before I explain to you why I'm taking that point of view and why I'm proposing that that's a real possibility, I'm going to just sort of set the framework here. So, lily ponds. If you've ever been to a lily pond or know anything about lily ponds or lily pads double in size about every day. So if you went to a pond, there was a pond close to your house that you walked to, and every day you took your cup of coffee and a newspaper and chilled out at the pond every day for 30 days, and every day the pond would grow in terms of lily pads. One day there'd be one, and the next day there'd be two, the next day there'd be four. It doubles. Well, obviously at day 30, it's full. Most people, had they been on that path, don't know anything's really happening until about day 27, day 28, day 29, because the pond's really full. At day 28, it's 25% full. At day 29, it's 50% full. And at day 30, it's full. What I'm saying is, some people actually realize around day 13, 14, 15, something's happening. They may not know exactly what yet, but they can sense something's happening. I like to say they're paying attention, they're seeing the indicators. I also call them early adopters. Okay? So hang on to that thought there for just a second. We'll come back to it. One more thing I just need to quickly review. I'm pretty sure everyone knows this, but I just want to check. Everyone knows what supply and demand is? Yes?
Yes.
Supply. So if we use gas prices, if all of a sudden everybody stopped using cars and they rode their bike to work and we used a lot less gas, prices would go down because demand would go down. Or conversely, if all of a sudden there was like 8 trillion barrels of oil found in the Rocky Mountains, supply went up, right? Same thing, right? So we all get that, yes? Right. The supply and demand does make a difference in the housing market. Let's just check it. Okay. So let's just jump right in. What's really at play? What's really going to cause a housing shortage? Well, there's four factors I'm going to talk about. We could talk for all day, but I'm going to just pick 4. And they mostly revolve around inventory and demand. So 1, we've got new home inventory. 2, we've got existing home inventory. 3rd is distress inventory or foreclosures. And then the 4th thing is population or demand. People actually living here, because what good is a house if no one's going to live in it, right? Just checking. Let's start with number 1. Okay, new home inventory. So this is a chart of housing starts in the state of Colorado. It's not the Front Range, it's not the country, it's just Colorado. So it's not just the Front Range, but given that most of the population is along the Front Range, we're going to use this as a guidepost. And so what you can see is, from 2000 to now, we had a lot of building, a lot of housing starts, and we're from 3,000 to 4,000 homes being built a month, to, where we've been the last couple of years, 5, 6, 8, 900 homes being built every month. That's like a 1/5 of the amount. Like a 1/5, like 20 to 25% less home, or that many homes, or 80% less than where we were. So not many homes are being built. With me? Existing homes. Those homes that are all right out here, they've already been built. 2 things about that. The inventory, how many are for sale, and how much have they been selling. So in terms of the sales, if we looked at last year, 2010, the whole year through October, 2011, this whole year through October, sales are about even. They're up about 0.9%. To me, that's even. That's even to me. However, the number of homes that are for sale is down 30%. 30%. That means there's a third less homes for sale. So if you drove around your block last year and there were 10 homes for sale, and you did it this year, there's only 7. So there's less homes for sale. Along that, we've heard all this talk about foreclosures and foreclosure prices. These are notice of elections of default. These are notice of foreclosure. So I took the 5 biggest counties here along the Front Range with Adams, Arapahoe, Denver, Douglas, and Jefferson. All of them are down 23 to 34%. So again, a third less homes are being foreclosed on. That's good news anyway, but it definitely impacts our housing market. And lastly, people. As I said last week, people are moving here. I'm one of them. I moved here 3 years ago. People are still moving to Colorado. From 2000 to 2010, we went from about 4.3 million to just over 5 million people living here in the state of Colorado. That's almost 17%. It's almost 17% more people live in Colorado than 10 years ago. I think that's pretty cool. But those people, again, have to live somewhere. They're not all at Steve's Brewery. Well, they are, but they're just not sleeping there.
Close to
So here's my point. Is it possible, given these factors, that we could be headed for a housing shortage? Now, it's probably not likely. It's probably not likely. But given those factors, I think it is possible that we're going to get squished in terms of supply and demand. There's going to be a tightening of the market. We haven't been there in a long time. What does that really mean? 1, good properties go fast. And they usually go on multiple offers. 2, prices are going to go up. Prices are going to go up. And lastly, this is my favorite. Everyone whines when the market stinks. Oh, the market's so bad, I can't sell my house, and blah, 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 blah. And now it's, oh my God, there's nothing to buy, no one will sell their house, there's too many people. It's this whole pendulum swinging. But that will happen. That will absolutely happen. What does that mean for you? Stop laughing, Joseph. Where does that leave you? Call your realtor. This is day 15 of the lily pond. This is day 15 of the lily pond. Don't wait till the pond is full. When everyone's saying, hey, I just made all this great money, I sold my house, I bought this, da 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 da. Too late, pond's full. So I'm giving you a heads up. We're around day 15. If you have any real estate plans, check in with your realtor, find out where you stand. And if you don't, and you get to day 30, don't say I didn't tell you so. Good morning, thank you, Toastmasters.